back to another episode of PhoenixRising. In today's video, I've been getting a lot of questions lately. Phoenix, how do you walk 10,000 steps a day? In this video, we're going to tell you about 5 ways that I implement 10,000 steps a day. With that being said, let's talk about that. Cue the intro. You have been asking for multiple days. People come up to me all the time. Phoenix, how you do 10,000 steps in a day? What's the secret? So today we're going to tell you guys 5 ways on how I implement 10,000 steps, and so can you. And truly, if you take these into account, it won't be too bad. 4 miles, guys. Let's get to it. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you could do me a favor, personally, if you get value out of today's content, feel free to push that like button and subscribe for more content like this. So, with all that out of the way, the first thing that you guys can do to implement 10,000 steps a day to make it come more natural is to brush your teeth. Yeah, you do that every day, right? Well, what I'm talking about, brush your teeth and walk while brushing your teeth. Walk around your house brushing your teeth, more or less. The amount of steps that you get from walking around brushing your teeth, you know, they say you're supposed to brush your teeth for 2 minutes. So if you take that into consideration, 2 minutes walking around brushing your teeth, you're gonna get 500 steps or so. So for me personally, 2,000 steps is a mile roughly. So brush your teeth, guys. You do that twice a day, you add that up. If you can add 500 steps, you got half a mile in the day just from brushing your teeth. I didn't see you up there. How's it going? I guess you guys are sitting up there waiting for tip number 2, right? Well, let's get to it. Tip number 2. If you sit there during a commercial and get up during those commercials and just walk around your house, you'll get X amount of 100 steps just from doing that. So during commercials, just get up and keep walking. Because at the end of the day, you gotta keep moving, right? Good tip. Back to talking. Hope you guys enjoyed that montage. I thought that train was fantastic. But if you guys just walk around, you know, like personally, like me, a couple days ago, I didn't feel like walking. I think it was Saturday night. I didn't want to walk. I just like, I ain't doing these 10,000 steps. So what did I do? The whole time during the race, I sat there, I walked in place, 2 miles roughly. I did a mile, and I did another mile, walking around the house, annoying my wife. To this day, she doesn't let me do it no more. But, you know, we got up and moved. And that's the key, guys. You just got to keep moving. Go above and beyond of what you normally would so you can get those extra steps in. So that's tip number 2. Move during commercials. Tip number 3. Yeah, hard to believe we're on tip number 3. We're only a half a mile, but it's the law of the game, guys. Anyway, tip number 3, drink more water. You're like, well, what does that have to do with taking extra steps? Well, guess what? You're gonna have to go to the bathroom. So extra steps to the bathroom, right? You know, take them extra steps, drink plenty of water. And then, like, personally, if you like, say we're gonna go to the mall, right? And you're gonna do 10,000 steps, well, maybe go to the mall and walk around. Well, now you gotta walk to the furthest away bathroom because, well, you gotta use the bathroom. So drinking more water is gonna lead you to taking more steps as a reaction. So drink more water. Not to mention, drinking more water is good for you, right? So it's kind of a double standard. You drink more water, you're gonna get more steps. You drink more water, well, you're gonna be more healthy because you're drinking more water. So drink more water, guys. Tip number 4 that I can give you guys to implement 10,000 steps. Say for instance, you're doing all these things, maybe you don't find these things helpful. One of the best things that you guys can do for yourself, eat a big meal, any meal, just go for a walk, guys. It's actually scientifically proven that if you go for a post-meal walk, that's when I do most of my video recording and most of my walks is at nighttime after dinner, because when you're out and if you just ate a big meal, if you go and you just like, all right, I'm gonna go for a walk, now you just gave your body fuel for that walk, and instead of storing that fuel as fat, you are going to burn it. And that's how one way I keep from going into cheat days affecting me. Because I keep going, I keep grinding, and we keep getting after it. And there's days, I tell you guys, I just don't feel like doing it. But you have to have a goal change. You have to have a mindset shift. It's more than 10,000 steps. Like I said in other videos, 10,000 steps doesn't really mean nothing. It's a number that's arbitrary. It doesn't mean nothing. It's just an overall goal. You will not notice a difference from going 8,000 steps to 10,000 steps. It is the principle of the fact that you are setting out for a goal to strive and go chase it. If you can do that, you're unstoppable, guys. All you gotta do, eat a meal, go for a walk, change your life. There's much more to it than that. So that's tip number 4, post-meal walk. Tip number 5, we're not gonna sugarcoat this one. This is the easiest way to implement 10,000 steps into your guys' life. Hands down the best way. And frankly, it's kind of a no-brainer. If you can, you gotta go shopping, right? So you park out in BFE. way out. This is one of the ways that I've done it. I have to go shopping, and instead of being like, all right, I'm gonna fight you for the closest spot, man, that's my spot. No, take your car and get out to the back of the parking lot and walk it. some parking lot, especially like a Walmart or, you know, any grocery store. Walmart's the only one that I can think of that's like really big. But any grocery store that has a big parking lot, I frequently walk about a quarter of a mile just to get into the grocery store. Plus, you got that quarter of a mile back, sometimes longer. Then you get to go around the grocery store and walk. So your grocery trip store just turned into a couple miles. And you didn't even realize it, because guess what? You're shopping. That's the best way to get 10,000 steps a day, guys. Extra steps that don't feel like steps. Another bonus tip that I can give you guys, I've noticed, to implement 10,000 steps: cutting your grass. Frequently cut my grass once a week. Now, you can't go cut your grass every day because you'll kill your grass, but if you can implement cutting your grass on a regular basis, that's a couple miles depending on how big your yard is, and you're pushing a lawnmower, so you got resistance. So that's a bonus tip: mowing your yard. Call it tip 6, I guess. But tip number 5, take the long way at the grocery store. Park out, way out, far away, so no one can mess with your car. Now that we're sitting here, we're about 1.37 miles in. We got an echo. There's a bridge up there. Got an overpass. Walking out here on the rail trail. But time for the rant part of the video. Now, the rant today is going to be about myself personally. I need video ideas, guys. I am running out of ideas to videos to make. This is part 1 of the rant. So if you have a video idea that you want to see Phoenix make, go ahead, drop a comment down below, and we'll do our best to try to research that video. And you just may see it, and we'll give you a shout out below. I've been at this for 3 weeks making videos, so I hope you guys are enjoying the content. It truly means a lot that I have almost 20 of you that have subscribed to my channel. Never thought I'd get there. And it really means a lot to me that I have as many watch views and comments and likes and all that good stuff on my videos. Because like I said, we started this journey. We wanted to change one person's life. We wanted to show the powerness of 10,000 steps a day. That's all we could ask for, is just that little bit of motivation to give someone the power. Because to me, it's changed my life. Now, that out of the way, let's get into the second part of the rant. We're on roughly day 80 something. Don't quote me on it. Probably post it up here if I can remember. We're on like day 85 of this journey, and we're having a hard time finding the motivation and drive to keep this streak alive. This week alone, I have almost quit 4 times. My heart's just not in it anymore, guys. And the only thing that keeps me going, I'm making to day 100. And it scares me once day 100 gets here, because I don't know if we're going to be able to keep going after that. The weather's changing. It's getting cold. It's getting dark early. And I hate walking at dark. I mean, it's 7:30. I don't know if you guys can tell how dark it is, but as you saw in my time lapse, the sun's going down. And the last few nights I've been crunching numbers, guys. And 10,000 steps comes in just right under midnight. We sit there, we get about 10,000 steps, 11:30, 10:30 at night. Or we finding other ways to get them, like doing deadwind sprints at the gym, running on the treadmill. And I don't know, but I need to find some motivation, need to find some drive, need to find something to keep going. I mean, look at these leaves. They're almost gone, guys. Today at 9:30 is officially fall here in Northern Hemisphere. And it's about to get ugly here, guys. Wish me luck. So I'm sitting here 1.78 miles into this journey, and we actually felt like walking today, guys. You just got to get out and get moving, and it gets easier. But sometimes, if I can give any word of advice, you're going to hit a wall. It's going to come sooner rather than later. There are going to be days that you just don't feel like moving. There's going to be days you don't want to walk. There's going to be days that you want to give up. But you keep going. You persevere. You make it right. Because at the end of the day, 10,000 steps is a milestone to one step closer to you reaching your goals. And I know I'm not going to let myself let somebody take that from me. Are you? I'm not. You wake up, you chase your dreams, you go get them, even if that means breaking all the rules. Never let someone tell you that you're not better than they are. You have to chase and go get it. With that being said, fly like the Phoenix, folks. I'm PhoenixRising. Peace.